Out here in the Boyd Motorcycles Super Motard race 3 of the day, and we've had a bit of an interesting couple races. Had 2 jump starts there in the last race, and we'll see what this one. Great start there from Chris Andrews, man. Drives out. Not interested in the overall result, but just turning up to get some racecraft and get ready, and he's loving the battles out there. Tony Hurney, he hasn't had his own way. John Oliver and Chris is just running straight away. Great, nice big freight train for lap 1 with Chris Andrews trying to run away from them all. He was pinged 20 seconds and also number 4 as well. David Etchison there, he got pinged for a jump start in the last one, so he's trying to rectify that because he thought that he got second, but he dropped a couple places back by that jump start in the last race. Down into the last chicane here, and this is where Chris is real good, and he's put in a superb first lap, and he's gonna try and run away from the whole pack on this one. Great start, Chris. John Oliver there in second, Tony Hurnui. All the big players have turned up for this last one. 4th place is Hamish Boyd. David Atchison there in 5th place after his jump start too. Mark Oliver in 6th place. 7th place is Dan Nicholson. Glenn Eccleton in 8th. Mike Colley there in 9th. Luke Cabrol in 10th. Andrew 92. Andrew McLaughlin in 11th. 12th place is Grant Ridley. 13th place is Clement Laffron. And in 14th it's Campbell Brown. Joined up here in the commentary box is Aspire Racing's inclusive team manager, everything mechanic, dad. This is the father of Nigel Lamborn, the Lamborns, the Lamborn clan. And what are you doing? You've got Aspire Racing. You're putting young kids out there, and what are you trying to aim and stuff?
Our main purpose is to trying to give kids, when they're coming into the sport, trying to give them a bit of a head start so they're not struggling, with their families and financially and from the technical side of things. Taking not necessarily winners, but also rounds, and then trying to take them through to the front of the pack, and passing them on to whoever wants to take them on in the rest of the journey.
So how many years have you been running your little race team and stuff, and what sort of classes have you been in?
This is our 5th season. We had 2 years for 125s. We had Jacob Crown for a couple of races, and then we took on Roman Rajek and Hugo Trenholm for the first year in the 125s. Roman literally was last in every race his first season on the 125, and then through to on his second year racing, won all 3 of the national rounds at Hampton Downs, including the TT race obviously, and very unlucky not to win the championship that year, the national championship. He finished second, but crashed at the last round down here at Taupo. Was a bit of a bugger for him, but it was
So this year, what have you got stacked up for this year? Your same classes or different bikes?
Yep, so the previous 2 years we run the 250 Ninjas in the development class and then into 250 production, and then we've now gone back to 125 GPs this year. Got Campbell Grayling, the reigning New Zealand 250 production champion. Big change from although he's a quick rider, it's a big change from him, big learning curve for him still on the 125 GP bikes, a lot purer, a lot harder entry to the corners compared to the production bikes. And then Aaron, my son, he's stuck in his 3rd year racing now. A bit more raw probably in his riding, but he's coming together.
That's great, yeah. Now I've been watching you out there and stuff, and I think you do a great job and giving the kids an opportunity and stuff, and you do host a very professional team, and it's very, very nice to see professionals like yourself and giving kids opportunities. So thank you very much, Marge.
Cheers, Jared. Thanks.
So back to the racing here. We've still got Chris Andrews out in front, and boy oh boy, he's a little bit upset about that 20-second penalty that live timing my laps Nicole just dished on him in the first one. So he's going to rectify it and try and run away, and he's got his sprinting boots on, and he's gone, mate. David Atchison there in second place. John Oliver, don't know what's happened to him. Maybe he's had a bit of a problem. Super fast lap times there. The track conditions, it's overcast with a little very cold Taupo breeze coming through, and there seems to be a little bit of rain coming in, but it's definitely not affecting Chris Andrews, and he's going to try and take this one. Quite an interesting class, this one. I just went down and had a little look, and there's some Husabergs, Husqvarnas, KTMs and Aprillas and everything out there. They seem to do a little bit of a different road bike, more trail orientated, and it seems to have a fair bit firmer forks in some other parts, better steering geometry and stuff. These aren't motocross bikes, they're purpose-built things. When we first started the series, you could just throw a set of tyres on, but not these days, and not with the lap times that they're doing. We were real fortunate years back to get the world champion and one of the other top Europeans to come out, and boy oh boy, they definitely showed all of the Kiwis how to ride it. But Chris Andrews is doing a remarkable job out there, leading from David Atchison. Slowed up a little bit there, 18.5, so maybe something's happening, maybe a few little spits coming down. Does look a little bit dark over the other side, a little bit of rain possibly to come. Chris Andrews has got a nice lead though. Hamish Boyd's sitting there in third place, and John Oliver's back in fourth place, which is a position that he's not normally sitting in. Bunching up in that second pack, and this, with one lap to go, this might be a little bit of a do or die. Just as I thought, there are some spits on our screen, on our windows up here in the commentary box, but it doesn't seem to affect Chris Andrews. Hopefully none of the other boys go down into the last chicane, and he's just taking it leisurely, watching out. Great ride there. 2 from 3 for Chris Andrews. Almost a perfect weekend. David Atchison there in second. Oh, and John Oliver working his way up into fourth place.